Hello everyone, Ken Krushka here. So what's on my stove is a Remington Quiet-Riter, and I just replaced the feet. I ordered a set that was through a guy named, let me get his info here, sbierly@gmail.com. For about 39 bucks you can get a set of new feet for a Quiet-Riter. Let's see, there it is. And then in about 4 days, he ships them to you in a little bag like this. They are 3D printed. They are a bit thicker than the originals. The original one being something like this. The replacement one being that. They are perfect. They hold. They are solid. You can kind of see some kind of lines in it from the printing, but they bite. They are good rubber. I was finishing up the last 2 chapters of a new story in the 3rd draft form of a friend of mine is reading at night right now. Let's do the rubber squeak though. You know good rubber when you hear it squeak. It was walking all around on the table on me with the old feet though. I had accidentally sold my Remington all new and I regretted it, and so I picked up this Quiet-Riter Pica font, and I am happier than a fly on, you know. One of the other fixes I had to do on this one was, or do what you can, is here the clip was missing, so I ran a spring to the back plate here so it didn't fall out, because it wasn't even attached when I got this typewriter. So putting the 2 prongs through the backing plate and then that spring there, perfect. That was about, the space bar was shot on this. I had to replace that. The original one was warped real bad. The dark green one, I don't know, something's wrong with those green plastics. The gray ones work great. They're from an all new. I took that. And then the other fix I had to make was here, because this was flying all over the place. I replaced the whole arm and bent the C-clip a little more that holds the touch select on. Now it locks in. You can hear it. 3, 2, and then 1 doesn't have a little divot, but 2 and 3 do. 1 just goes all the way back with that. There's a little nubby. But other than that, that was not a hard fix. That was a good one. This guy I picked up at Goodwill. I was trying to limit my collection or whatever to just ones I could use for writing and focus on my writing. And here I'm working on this new story, and $6.99 I go to Goodwill and I pick up a Smith-Corona Electric. It needed some work. I just put a new ribbon in, as a matter of fact. I got those from FJA Products. I pulled the one off this spool and converted it over to some original spools I had laying around. The biggest problem with this one I had to fix was in the paper bale arm here. Not the chrome side of it, but the black bar down inside of there, which you can't see unless you take all this apart, was broken. So I had to replace the whole assembly. You open up the back plate, there's some springs back there that open the sides up here, and you remove the platen, and it's pretty involved. There's a little, the whole thing comes down to 1 C-clip on this side, down inside there. So you got to use a push-pull tool. You get the C-clip off, then you can take that whole bar assembly out. But what you got to go through to get to it's not fun. Other than that, it's been like I said, in a ribbon. I don't think it's going to be a problem now. I haven't put any paper in it, but I know it works. Here, turn it on. Of course, got to reset my outlet here. There we go. And you can see it runs. This one, somebody last typed a story about Transformers on it, which came in the case. This thing came with its original case and keys. $6.99. How can you go wrong? It wrote in a story about the Transformers, so it gives me an idea of the last time this was used, oh yeah, and I had to replace the paper pan and the feed rollers in there when I had that all apart because that was shot too. But yeah, that's how it goes, right? Such is life. And there's nothing like a new ribbon. And there you have it, nice new green ribbon. Perfect alignment. Got lucky on that one. Shut that off. But this was more, this whole video was really supposed to be about this guy's feet. 3D printed feet. Scott, what is his address here? I know I guess his name is Scott Riley out of Virginia. And he does not give a phone number, he only gives that email address. So if you need feet for one of these, I highly recommend him. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.